This episode of A Coal for Your Soul contains scenes of coarse language, violence, and mature subject matter, including reference of drug abuse and child neglect. Viewer discretion is advised.
Look at this place. The pictures online didn't do this city justice.
It looks so clean and welcoming. I can see why Portheim was voted in the top 5 of safest cities to live last year.
If it weren't for that incident, it may have made #1 this year.
What incident?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. So what do you think, kiddo? Like the look of our new home?
Well, we haven't got to the house yet, but yeah, it looks nice.
Oh look! Your school's just over there!
Whoa! It looks so big! I hope I don't get lost.
Oh, don't worry too much. Everyone feels like that at first. Give it a week or two, and you'll be able to walk that place blindfolded.
Although, please don't attempt that. It wouldn't be good for you to break a bone before the holidays.
Oh, I can already imagine how beautiful these streets will look soon. Covered in snow and lights.
Can we decorate the new house for winter?
We'll see.
That means no.
Matt, did you see your new school?
See one school, you've seen them all. Nothing to get excited over.
Well, I'm looking forward to going to a new school. New school means new friends.
See, Matt? Some excitement wouldn't go amiss.
Exactly. This is an adventure.
No, an actual adventure will be climbing a mountain or seeing another country, learning about a new culture. But this is just swapping one house you two won't spend time in for another.
Less of the attitude, young man.
Did I say anything untrue?
Matt, please. This is a good day. Let's not ruin it with the sour tone, okay?
Oh, so I'm just supposed to keep my thoughts to myself. My feelings aren't worth listening to unless they match up to what you two want to hear.
Why are you trying to make this about you, Matt?
If this was even a small percentage about me, none of this would be happening.
Matt, this move is a good thing.
Yeah, for your careers. How long before you're practically living in your offices and making excuses not to come home?
I know this is hard for you, Matt. But we promise that after a brief adjustment, everything will fall into place. And you'll see that you and Jamie are our priorities. This move is good for all of us.
You know, they only adopted you to make themselves look good in front of their bosses, right?
That is enough!
Whatever.
How long till we get to the new house?
Soon. We'll be there soon. It's just at the top of the hill.
Jamie, please don't listen to what Matt said. He's just lashing out because of the move. We all love you. You are a part of this family in every sense of the word.
I know. I love you too.
All right, home sweet home. All right, everyone grab a box and let's get this stuff unpacked.
Hey, Matt? Matt? Matthew!
Don't you ever call me Matthew, you little brat. Got it?
Well, I had to say something to get your attention.
And? What do you want?
I just wanted to know what you meant earlier.
About why they adopted you?
No, about the decorations. You said Dad meant no when he said we'd see.
Oh, that. Well, kid, welcome to the first Acker family tradition since you're apparently sticking around. You see, when they say we'll see, it always turns into, I'm sorry, but something came up. And it never happens.
Well, maybe this time it'll happen.
Oh, Jamie. Poor, naive Jamie. I used to have that hope. It'll die soon.
Someone's staring at us.
Huh?
Hello!
Hey, strange girl?
You new around here?
Yeah, we just moved here, unfortunately. I'm Matt. And you are?
Call me Cindy.
I'm Jamie.
So, you're the new souls trying to tame the Reaper house. Wonder if you'll succeed. Or fall prey.
Reaper?
Huh?
Like, the Grim Reaper?
Wait, you both don't know.
Kids, come on inside. You need to pick your rooms.
Don't let that big beautiful house fool you. Up until a little while ago, it was home to a serial killer. Our very own Red River Reaper.
Wait, a real serial killer? This boring city had a serial killer.
Mm-hmm. Got caught and is in jail now. But who knows what he got up to in his house? How many more victims do we not know about?
Kids!
Well, I'll let you both get settled in. Enjoy the Reaper house.
and listen for the restless spirits between the walls.
Do you think... are there really spirits in the walls?
Of course there is. Angry spirits, desperate for revenge. All they're waiting for is the perfect moment to grab you and drag you to hell to suffer for all eternity. Ha!
Matthew Francis Acker!
Ugh, stupid little shit. Of course ghosts aren't real.
A shadow lurks after your soul. Its fate bereft, watching you fall like snow. It starts to stories destined to twine, quite boring seems. It seeks the end of what's yours and mine. And into this peace, what fate is this? The bird life must be fought within. Born from pain, willing you onward towards a life in remiss. Once you are shown, it feels some fears unbound and unspoken. Our wayward world you were, weaving the tale that's buried in the lands of the fearful
Hurry up, Jamie. I don't want to be late on my first day. It's already gonna suck ass going into the semester halfway through.
At least we have each other, right?
Right, because that's what every senior wants. A 14-year-old freshman hanging around like a little leech.
I'm not a leech.
Then why do I feel like the life has been sucked out of me every time you're around?
Maybe that's a you problem.
Yeah, you are the problem.
Well, whatever. I'm sure you'll make new friends.
You think so?
Yeah, just don't talk and you'll be fine.
Why, you little brat!
Yo! You survived your first night at the Reaper house. Any ghouls try to eat you?
Oh, hey Cindy.
You shouldn't make up stories, you know.
Who is making up stories?
You are. Mom said there's no ghosts.
Of course she did. That's what parents say to make you feel better right before the ghosts kill you in your sleep.
That's not true.
Okay, lay off. I don't want to be woken up in the middle of the night when they have nightmares about ghosts ripping their flesh off their body.
What? You're both jerks.
Where are you going, Jay? The ghosts are hungry for your little spaghetti arms.
Shut up!
It's so nice seeing siblings get along. My sister and I,
Jamie isn't my sibling. They are an inconvenience.
Huh?
My parents adopted them last year.
Oh. I just thought... Well, you act so much like real siblings.
Well, we aren't.
Sorry. Hey, mind if I walk with you to the bus stop?
Sure, I guess.
Great! I can introduce you to Ian, too.
Ian?
Yeah, he's one of my friends. Lives in the house just up the street. It's on the way to the bus stop, so we always meet up and ride down the hill together.
I see.
Are you nervous?
What? Nah, I'm not good at making friends. Jamie is the charismatic one.
Relax. You've already got one new friend. Besides, Ian is chill. He'll like you too.
Hurry up, Matt. I thought you didn't want to be late.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Serious though, what's it like inside the Reaper house? Is it creepy?
Nah, I mean, he basically just moved boxes around all day and set up beds. Haven't had much time to explore, but it's like old looking. Definitely has some horror movie vibes.
Nice! You have to invite me over.
Huh?
I want to see inside.
I don't know.
Why not? Your parents don't want you bringing girls home?
No, they don't care about that. It's just, well, they aren't done moving in.
So, I can help you unpack.
They're very tenacious, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. It's one of my finer qualities.
Fine, but give me a couple days to get settled in.
Boo! Fine. But if you don't invite me over by the end of the week, I'll tell everyone you dance in your teddy bear jammies.
Wait, what?
Better get curtains up on those windows, neighbor.
They were a Christmas present from my grandmother. Besides, it's not dancing, it's exercise.
Okay, Sugar Plum Fairy. Whatever you say.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
But your face is all red.
Hey! That's Ian!
Who's that?
Ian!
Hey, Sens! Are these the new kids?
Mm-hmm. Ian, meet Matt and Jamie.
Hey, the name's Ian. Welcome to Portheim.
I'm Jamie. This is my brother, Matt.
I'm not... never mind.
Nice to meet you, Jamie. Are you in middle school?
I'm actually a freshman.
Really? How old are you? You look a little young.
I just turned 14.
14? But then you'd be in your last year of middle school, wouldn't you?
This little turd skipped a year because they're a nerd who spent all their time studying instead of having fun.
I was pretty limited in what I could do, Matt. I didn't have the same opportunities as you.
Yeah, well...
I think it's great, Jamie. You must be pretty smart.
I am. Despite what some people say.
I didn't say you weren't smart. I just think you're an annoying suck-up with no friends. Other than your precious books, of course.
Why are you so mean to me?
What?
So, you're both going to love Portheim Prep. The teachers are great, right, Sens?
Oh yeah, they're the best. And if you like reading, there's a wicked library. I can show you when we get there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Race you to the bus stop?
That's lame.
Oh, come on. If you win, I'll buy you a brownie at the cafeteria.
A brownie?
With sprinkles.
You're on.
I was just kidding around. I don't know how to do this brother stuff.
Step sibling?
Adoptive sibling.
Ah, that's a big change.
No shit. And then my dad got a new job, so it was suddenly new sibling, new town, new house.
Shit, man. That's rough.
That's whatever. Just need to make it through next year, and then I can get the hell out of this place and back where I belong.
Hey, Portheim isn't all that bad. Maybe you'll end up liking it here.
Maybe.
Hey! Hurry up, you two! The bus is coming!
Oh shit, come on!
How long is the bus ride down the hill?
It's, about 15 minutes. Are you cold, Jamie?
Yeah,
I told you the dress warmer. Here, you can wear my scarf.
thanks.
Make sure you wear yours tomorrow.
I will.
Okay, kids, money's on the countertop, pizza's ordered and on the way.
We have our cells if you need us. Please only call if it's an emergency.
Whoa, you two look so fancy.
Yeah, too fancy for it to be some quick meet and greet.
No, we already told you this would be a late-night event. All departments, shareholders, it's a big thing.
Well, I didn't agree to babysit Jamie all night. I have plans.
I don't need a sitter.
See? They're not a baby. Problem solved. They can look after the house and I can go out.
Sweetheart, I really need you to put this into perspective. We're asking you to stay in and have some pizza with your sibling. It's not like we're asking you to climb Mount Everest.
Though, it really wasn't all that difficult to... What?
It's not about what you're asking of me. You made me think you weren't going to be out all night. That's the difference. I made plans.
Matt, I'm sorry that you felt that there was a lack of communication, but your plans can be changed. This can't.
Besides, it's not so important, is it? You'll see your friends tomorrow anyway.
Won't you see the same coworkers tomorrow?
Okay. Before this turns into another argument. Matt, just call your friends and see if they want to come over.
What?
Darling, we really don't have time to be going in circles with this.
But... Fine. Matthew, you promise me you will stay here with Jamie until we come home?
I promise.
And promise me that you and your friends will behave. I don't want to come back to find this place in a mess.
I promise.
And if your friends can't obey the rules of this house, you're willing to face the consequences?
Yes, a little bit of faith would be nice, Dad.
We do have faith in you. We just don't really know your friends yet.
Well, if we were still at my actual home, you'd already know my friends there.
Our Schuber is here. Be good, both of you. We love you.
Love you both.
Love you.
I'm gonna call Cindy. Let me know when the pizza's here.
Hey, Reaper boy. What's up?
Change of plans. Got stuck at the house and have to look after Jamie, but if you and Ian promise to behave, you can come over here.
Matt, you're offering to let me into the Reaper house. I'd sell an organ for that chance.
Cindy?
Okay, I promise. Goes without saying. All be good.
Okay, good.
Pizza's here.
Gotta go. Call Ian and let him know.
Will do. Want me to bring my pentagram and spiritual wards? In case the ghosts get aggressive?
You know what? I think we'll survive without him. Hey guys, sorry about changing plans last minute.
Don't worry about it, Matt. You can't help your parents having to work.
It's not really work. Yeah, the people they work with will be there, but it's just a big party.
Whoa, look at this place!
Hey, Reese, right?
Yep, that's me.
Hope you don't mind me inviting him.
Of course not. The more the merrier, right? Hey, where's Cindy? I thought I heard her just before I opened the door.
She's creeping outside.
Ian, translation?
She's never gotten this close to the house, wants to take it all in, probably getting photos for her Reaper house scrapbook, yada yada yada.
Excuse you? I don't have a scrapbook.
Not yet, anyway. Well, take it all in, Cindy. Is it everything you hoped it would be?
It's amazing! The Reaper really lived here. I can feel his presence still clinging here.
Funny how you don't feel the presence of Mr. and Mrs. Feldman. You know, the couple that lived here longer than the Reaper ever did. And, died here?
A chill just ran up my spine. Could it be one of the victims?
Sins. You're standing in an open doorway and it's December. Just get inside already, please.
Oh, yeah.
So, ready for the tour?
Lead the way. Hey, so where's Jamie?
Little genius is working on their homework. Want to get caught up on stuff they missed because of the move.
What a nerd.
Hey, Jamie, we're on a house tour. Take a break and join us.
Join you on a tour of my own house?
I suppose it does sound weird when phrased like that. Come on, there must be some things even you haven't seen yet.
Well, yeah, we are still moving in.
So, where have you not seen yet?
I haven't been to the attic or the basement.
The basement. Matt, show us the basement. I bet there's a ton of Reaper secrets down there.
Doubtful. Remember, my brother worked on the case. They cleared everything that could be used in his prosecution out of the house. If there were anything interesting, it's in an evidence locker at the station.
Well, Ian, maybe I should stop calling you Reaper Boy. Because you're seriously killing the mood.
Just being realistic, Cindy.
Well, there are some boxes down there that don't belong to us. My parents haven't looked through them, so maybe there is something interesting in there.
Like what?
Probably some knickknacks or clothes. Hardly the stuff of nightmares.
Look, if you're going to suck the fun out of all of this, why don't you and Reese stay up here then?
Hey, why am I being punished? I want to see the murder basement.
Calm down, Reese. Ian, are you coming or staying up here like a grump?
Fine, I'll tag along. But if I see boxes of ugly shirts or junk the Feltmans left behind, I'm not gonna hold back on the I told you so's.
Why do we need to go see the basement?
'Cause that's definitely where the Reaper hid all the bodies.
What?
What's wrong? You scared? Guess you could stay up here like a little wuss.
I'm not scared.
Right.
Can we just hurry up and see the basement? Please just be junk. Please just be junk.
Hey, it's okay, Jamie. I'll protect you.
This house doesn't actually have bodies buried in the basement, does it?
Oh, yeah. This house is totally haunted. Bodies in the basement, bodies in the wall, bodies everywhere.
Definitely getting horror movie vibes already.
Has there ever been a basement that didn't give off those vibes, though?
Watch your step. The boxes that aren't ours are just over there in the corner.
You doing okay, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just the basement seems a lot smaller compared to the rest of the house.
Well, it's not ugly clothes.
Halloween decorations in this box.
Christmas one's here.
Christmas decorations? Now we can definitely convince Mom and Dad to decorate. They don't even need to buy new stuff.
Like I told you, Jamie, they won't do it. They'll be too busy like they've always been for the last 17 years.
Hey! Looks like Cindy's Christmas came early. I found a devil statue!
I told you 1,000 times, Reese, I don't worship the devil.
You don't, but maybe the Reaper did.
That doesn't look like a devil. Let me see. I know this statue. I'm almost positive it's...
Look at this mess, Reese. Did you have to dump everything out of the box?
How else would I have found that little statue otherwise? It's not a big deal. We can just throw it all back in.
Cindy, you've got a weird look on your face. What is it? Is it a devil?
No, I think it could be a depiction of Krampus.
Krampus?
Short version, it's a dark deity who accompanies St. Nicholas. Santa. Santa would give gifts to the good children, while Krampus would punish the badly behaved children.
Punish? How?
He would give children coal instead of gifts, and if the kids were extra bad, he'd spank them with birch rods.
So, just fairy tale nonsense to scare children.
But why would the Reaper have this? It's so freaky.
You're not scared of Krampus, are you, Jamie?
What? No.
Yeah, I mean, only bad kids should be scared. Have you done something wrong?
You know I haven't.
Maybe we should save Krampus to trouble.
What are you doing? Let me go!
You heard them, Reese. Let's let him go. Into the box!
No!
Shut it tight!
No! No, don't! Don't shut it! Please!
Quickly, everyone out. Let's lock him in the basement.
Let me out! Let me out! Matt! Matt, open the door! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let
Guys,
me out!
listen to how scared they are. We should let them out. Matt, move.
Here.
Look, they're
Oh
crying!
man, I need a photo of this. Hey, give it back! The hell?
How could you just leave me down there? I hate you!
Well, the feeling is mutual, you life-ruining little fuck! Don't touch my laptop, asswipe.
Guys, we need to leave.
It's just getting good!
Now!
Yeah, sorry. Better leave so you don't witness a murder.
You should go with them, Matt. I'd rather be on my own again than ever see you again for the rest of my life.
It's my house. You go. Go find a family that actually wants you. Ugh, I hate you, Jamie. I'd have left you down there until New Year if I could.
Do you think they managed to bond while we were gone?
I hope so. We aren't home too late. They should still be up.
We'll probably get more detail out of Jamie than we will with Matt. That boy hardly talks to us anymore. But let's see how tonight went. Maybe we will be pleasantly surprised.
I hope Jamie doesn't feel bad we didn't let them invite a friend over after we let Matt bring his over.
If we'd had more time, we would have. It would have been too late for Jamie's new friend, Sally Sasha?
Sarah.
Sarah! That's it. Jamie said she lives on the other side of the city. But maybe this weekend Jamie can have her over?
I think that would be nice. Matthew? Jamie? Jamie? Love, you still up? Jamie? Is everything okay?
I'm just tired. I'll see you in the morning.
Jamie, it's okay. We're home now. If something happened, you can talk to us.
You don't have to open the door, but please don't shut us out. We'll always be here for you. We love you.
Jamie, what's happened?
They really did a number on my shit.
Are you proud of yourself?
What?
How could you have been so cruel?
Me? Cruel? Look what they did to my stuff! My laptop and my phone are completely busted!
Don't change the subject!
It's the same subject! They destroyed my stuff because they couldn't take a joke.
A joke, Matthew? A joke? You think what you did to that poor child was a joke?
It was a joke!
No, it wasn't. Do you see any of us laughing? They're traumatized.
They're just exaggerating for the attention.
Just take some responsibility for your stupid decisions for once in your goddamn life, Matthew!
If I actually did something severely wrong, I would. Jeez, you two are acting like I killed someone. It was just a prank.
Jamie has a severe phobia of small spaces, Matt. And for good reason, too. You know how the police found them.
What? No, I don't.
What if they had a panic attack and collapsed? What would you have done? Would you still be laughing or thinking about your things?
How was I supposed to know they were claustrophobic? You didn't tell me anything.
If you'd actually tried to get to know them, maybe you would have known. But no. Ever since we started looking into the adoption process, you insisted on making them your enemy for no reason.
Look at my phone and laptop. They've made an enemy of me now.
What is wrong with you? We raised you to be respectful and kind, but instead, you seem to care more about things than how you've actually treated a member of this family. We almost don't recognize you anymore, Matt.
Talk to us, Matt. Why are you so angry all the time?
You two are unbelievable. I've tried to talk to you, but you shut the conversation down when you can't handle it or don't like what I have to say.
What we want is for you to apologize to Jamie.
Adam.
We can't get distracted from the issue at hand, Holly. Everything else can wait until the morning when we've had a night's rest.
You're right. Matt, you must see that what you did was an awful thing. Regardless of the intent. Apologize to Jamie.
St. Jamie wins again.
Haven't you heard of knocking?
I was ordered to apologize, not to be polite.
Oh wow, it's going great so far.
Just shut up and listen, turd.
Matt.
I'm so sorry for playing the prank on you and that it made you cry like a sissy.
That it?
Suppose it is. Now it's your turn.
My turn?
Yeah, now it's your turn to apologize for breaking my stuff. They'll be paying to replace them, by the way.
No, they won't.
What?
You promised you'd face the consequences if you or your friends broke the rules of this house. As far as I'm concerned, what you did is in need of a consequence. You're grounded.
You cannot be serious. Jamie destroyed my stuff.
Jamie is also grounded for that. However, if you want a new phone, you'll have to buy a new one for yourself.
And my schoolwork? I need my laptop.
My computer in the home office will suffice. Problem solved. Now get to bed, both of you.
Oh, Matt,
What?
hate you too.
Hey, mate. Are you alright? Things got, a bit intense last night.
You missed the worst of it. My parents grounded me. Can you believe it? That little pissant destroys all my shit and I get punished?
Yeesh, did they ground Jamie too?
Yeah, but that's not the point. I did nothing wrong. No one told me the little shit is claustrophobic. How was I supposed to know?
You couldn't have known. None of us did.
It's completely unfair.
Right. And, get this, my parents are making me replace all the stuff Jamie destroyed. So if I want to get a new phone, I have to buy it myself.
Seriously?
Yep.
How does that make any sense?
Because it's my fault. It's always my fucking fault. Jamie is perfect. Jamie is a little angel. Jamie can't possibly do anything wrong.
Sounds like Jamie needs to be taught a lesson.
I wish. If I pull another prank on them, my parents will kill me.
What about Cindy?
Cindy?
Me? What do you expect me to do?
You know, your spells.
Shh!
Spells?
I told you not to say anything about that, Reese.
What does that mean? Spells? Like magic?
Oh yeah, Cindy here believes she's a witch.
Shut up, Ian.
A witch?
I, am Wiccan, actually.
I don't know what that is.
Well, okay. So, when people say witch, they think old, ugly, green-skinned, warty hags or devil worshippers. But that's not what I am at all. I believe in the forces of nature, and yes, believe in magic, but I don't, sacrifice babies or animals or anything like that.
I see.
Cindy is a super powerful witch. She helped me pass math by casting a spell.
Yeah, a spell called studying.
So, you could maybe curse Jamie or something?
No, absolutely not. I don't deal in curses.
You can't seriously believe this nonsense? It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I mean, if we can get back at Jamie through a spell or whatever, then why not? If it doesn't work, then whatever.
I don't curse people, mate.
Okay, so what can you do?
I don't know. I'm not really that comfortable with using my power to do anything to Jamie. I mean, we locked them in the basement. Yeah, it sucks about your stuff, but maybe we deserved it.
Wait, did Jamie smash your phone and laptop too? Because from where I'm standing, I am the only one who got what I deserved. If you don't want to help, then fine. I don't give a shit, but I'm gonna punish the little asshole with or without you.
Mate,
Oh, just do the spell, Sans. It's not gonna work anyways.
I know you don't believe, Ian, but please, don't belittle my religion like this.
Yeah, sorry. Wouldn't want to upset the gods and goddesses.
You can be a real prick sometimes, you know. Okay, fine. What do you want me to do?
Is there some way of, I don't know, making someone else beat Jamie's ass? It has to be clear that we weren't involved.
You want someone to beat up Jamie? Isn't that a bit harsh?
The little shit deserves so much worse for ruining my life. A little temporary pain is merciful compared to the pain they have inflicted upon me.
Mate, they are just a kid. A kid who wanted a family. This isn't right.
Maybe we can just, scare Jamie.
I can't believe you are all taking Jamie's side. Fucking typical.
I'm not taking a squirt's side.
I would be okay with scaring Jamie.
They better piss their pants then.
A summoning spell.
Huh?
I can, summon a deity to haunt them for a night?
A deity.
Lame.
Great, now we're talking about ghosts. Like they're real.
Not a ghost. A deity.
Like a god?
Mm-hmm. A supernatural being.
Would a god trick Jamie? Aren't they supposed to be benevolent?
Doesn't matter. This is all rubbish anyways.
What about that demon Santa?
Huh?
You know, that decoration we found in the basement.
Krampus?
That's the guy.
I am not summoning Krampus.
Of course you're not, because he's not real.
No, wait, I like that idea. You said he uses, what was it? Birch rods? So we summon Krampus, and Jamie gets their ass whipped by evil Santa.
Did you hear what you just said? Evil Santa! I'm not messing with dark deities.
Come on, Cindy, what's the worst that can happen? Jamie gets a red butt from being spanked by some birch. Revenge accomplished.
Nuh-uh. No way.
Come on, I'll buy you whatever you want with my Christmas money.
How much are we talking?
My parents neglect me during the year and try to buy my love back during Christmas.
So...
A lot.
Okay.
Yes!
But there's no refunds if this summoning spell doesn't work. Comprende?
Understood.
I will have to gather some supplies, but let's all meet at the gymnasium at lunch. We can summon Krampus there. I can't believe I just said that.
Do you have everything you need?
Yeah. Luckily I had a black candle in my bag. Had to break into the drama room to find a red candle, though.
Why did you have a black candle in your bag?
Oh, my friend borrowed some for Halloween and just bought them back a week ago.
And they were still in your bag?
Listen, you can critique my cleaning habits later. Reese, hit the lights.
Roger.
Lights?
Summoning spells usually work best at night, so we are going to have to improvise.
Of course, it has to be dark.
You're welcome to leave, Ian. No one is forcing you to be here.
And miss you three acting like fools. I wouldn't miss it.
Okay, everyone sit in a circle. I'll place the candles in the center. A blue candle for justice, a black candle to help rid Matt of the negative forces in his life, a sparkly red candle to bring victory over Matt's enemies. What? It was all I could find, okay?
Okay. Now what?
Put these on.
What are these?
Flower crowns, woven from vervain.
Are we gonna start dancing and twirling in dresses?
It's for protection, idiot.
Just put the crown on, Ian.
Thank you, mate. Okay. Now, I light the candles and summon Krampus. Then we snuff out the candles and wait for the magic to work.
This is so stupid.
Oh, wait! The gift!
Gift?
Is that alcohol? Score! Sign me up for weekly Wiccan rituals.
It's not for you, idiot. We are summoning a less than benevolent deity, so we have to make sure we make them happy when we rip them away from whatever they were currently doing. And Krampus apparently likes schnapps. So, schnapps gift. I hope he's a fan of apple. It's all my dad had at home.
Uh-oh, Krampus only likes raspberry. Now we're really screwed.
Reese, lighter.
Yep. Don't break it, though. Connie will kill me if I don't return it.
I'm just going to light candles with it. I need everyone to focus. Concentrate on what we are asking for. For Jamie to receive a just punishment for breaking Matt's possessions.
For ruining my life.
Matt, curb your anger. If you pour hatred into this, it will affect the spell.
Go all out, buddy. Nothing's gonna happen, so let out all that anger.
Stop it! This isn't a joke!
Fine, I'll be quiet.
Okay. The candles are lit. Keep thinking about Jamie. Concentrate on wishing the animosity between you two away.
Wish the animosity away. Hell no. We aren't summoning a peace fairy or some shit. We are summoning Krampus for revenge.
I don't like this. I've changed my mind.
Okay, fine. I'll think about making peace or whatever.
All right. Let's just get this over with. But I want to point out that this was a bad idea.
Then why did you agree to it?
Because I really want a new laptop.
Couldn't you just summon some money?
Burn a green candle for cash.
You guys are all the worst. I had to skip class to get everything ready, and you're all making fun of my beliefs.
Sorry. Let's let Cindy do her thing. Besides, the last thing we need is a teacher coming in and finding us doing witchcraft at lunch.
Right. Okay.
What's next?
I'm thinking. There wasn't a step-by-step guide to summoning Krampus online. Believe it or not. Okay. Hear me, Krampus. On this night of Yule, for one eve we ask you to rule. Right the wrongs that have been committed. Jamie's life to you is forfeited.
Whoa. Forfeited? Isn't that,
Fine. Jamie's life to you is submitted.
I told you nothing would happen.
What the?
What are you kids doing in here? Put those candles out immediately!
Wait, we have to snuff the flame. We can't blow them out.
Okay, you pranksters, stop playing with a PA.
Oh my god. For a minute there, I thought the spell actually worked.
Okay, that's enough. Pack these things up and get out of here before I report you to the principal.
Of course. Sorry, Mr. Campbell. I'm never doing that again.
Oh, come on, that was hilarious. Could you imagine if it actually worked? We have to find out who broke into the office to play Jingle Bells on the PA and thank them for the impeccable timing.
I have to admit, the PA did have me going for a moment. I wish we had been filming that.
Sin, you okay?
No. I feel off. We shouldn't have done this. And we didn't end the ritual properly. You always snuff out the flames.
It's fine. Nothing happened.
It's not fine. I have this terrible feeling in my gut. Even if the ritual didn't do what we wanted, it could have done something else.
Like what?
I don't know. But something is wrong. I feel it.
You're just freaked out by the PA prank. Chill out.
What's going on?
Come on, let's go check it out.
Oh shit! A fight!
Wait, is that?
Jamie?
Jamie! Stop it!
Hey, you're Jamie's friend, right?
Yes. Hello. My name is Sarah, but everyone just calls me Rabbit because of my teeth.
Not the time for introductions, Bucky. What the hell is going on?
I'm not sure. I was walking over to the table and suddenly Jamie attacked Gary.
Get off me! You freak! That's enough, Jamie.
Let go of me, Matt!
Look at you. You got blood all over your shirt. That's gonna kill you. Come here.
Let go of me!
No, we gotta get that nose of yours to stop bleeding. What the fuck got into you? Why were you fighting another kid?
Why do you care?
Here, use this to clean your face.
I don't need your help.
Fine. I'll do it for you, you little snot.
Ow!
You wanna do it yourself?
Gimme that.
So, you wanna tell me what happened?
No.
Well, tell me anyway.
That kid, Gary, he called me a trash baby. Said my parents threw me out because they didn't want me and that your family doesn't want me either. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why don't people want me? Why can't anyone love me?
Hey, fuck Gary.
Huh?
What the hell does he know? Your parents loved you and they definitely would have kept you if they were able to.
You don't know that.
I do, Nimrod. If they didn't want to keep you, it wouldn't have been so hard for them to let you go, right?
I guess.
And you and I both know that my parents loved the shit out of you, though they might not after what you did today.
Shut up!
I have to say, it was pretty awesome seeing you beat the hell out of Gary.
You think so?
Oh yeah, you should have seen the look on his face when you were wailing on him. It was amazing. But he definitely got you good. That nose of yours sure does look crooked.
Does it?
Nah, it's fine, but I'm gonna have to teach you how to block so no one lands a punch on you like that again.
You'd really teach me how to fight?
Yeah, of course. It's sort of my job to teach you these sort of things, right?
Thanks, Matt. I'm so happy to have you as my big brother.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about breaking your stuff. I'll help pay for it, I promise.
It's okay. You don't have to. I shouldn't have locked you in the basement. I really didn't know you were, you know.
It's alright. I know you just meant it as a joke.
Let's see your face. Well, your nose has stopped bleeding, but you're gonna have a nasty bruise.
Do you really think Mom and Dad are going to be angry?
Absolutely. Perfect Jamie getting into a fight? Ho! They are gonna be livid. You'll be grounded until your graduation.
Oh.
But don't worry. I'll tell them to go easy on you, kiddo.
Thanks, Matt.
Jamie Acker to the principal's office immediately. Jamie Acker to my office. Now.
Oh.
Good luck, buddy.
Can you come with me?
Are you really that scared?
I've never been summoned to the principal's office before.
Okay, I'll walk with you. But the principal is a monster you're gonna have to face on your own. Let's go.
I don't like the idea of leaving for a whole night.
We have no choice. Attendance is mandatory for this.
Really, what were they thinking? I know we partially excused Jamie for breaking Matt's things as a reaction to their claustrophobia. But fighting... it's so unlike them.
I know. The sudden change, it's so out of character. I thought this move would help both of the kids, but it just seems to have had a negative effect. Adam, I don't know what to do if things get worse.
We're locked into this move. All we can do is hope this is just teething problems and they'll both get it out of their systems soon. I mean, how much worse can it get?
Please don't say that. It's practically inviting more bad luck onto our doorstep.
We've got 2 kids in their teens. We knew what we were inviting onto our doorstep.
I suppose you're right. Okay, you got everything?
Ready to go.
Sarah says the new Supernatural show is good.
Okay, you two, we're about to head off. Do I need to go over the rules?
You don't need to, but I'm gonna guess you will anyway, even though it's completely unnecessary.
Given the recent behavior, I think repeating the rules is very necessary.
No friends over. At all. No basement, no fighting, no breaking of any property, no leaving the house.
What if there's a fire?
No fires. Happy?
Ecstatic. Enjoy your second super important work party. Do you want to take our photos so you don't forget our faces?
Less of the snark, okay? We love you, and please behave.
Love you both. We'll see you in the morning, okay?
Love you.
Yeah, have fun.
So, what first?
I'm thinking do two at once. Set a fire in the basement.
If we were motivated enough, we could probably break all the rules before sunrise.
Interesting proposal. But do we really want to listen to another lecture from Dad?
Yeah, I think I've had my fill for 1 month, thanks.
So we behave. Ugh.
I know, weird, right?
So, TV?
Depends on what you pick.
There's that new crime show.
Hard pass. Oh wait, go back!
Seriously, crime is a no, but this fantasy show?
It's good!
Oh, come on! The main actor can't even act, dude!
For someone who doesn't like it, you seem to know a lot about it.
Yeah, because it's on what feels like its 15th season. It's been done to death at this point.
Oh, you're so dramatic.
And you're a pain. Up until I suggested we watch something, you were reading that boring book.
I'm not going to fight with you over this. I'm going to my room. I'll watch it in there.
Doesn't have to be a fight, but if that's what you want, fine.
Oh, it's almost past. Didn't you say you were going to game tonight with one of your friends from your old city?
Shit, I completely forgot.
Wow, Jamie, thanks so much.
Oh, no problem at all, Matt. Happy to help. Whatever.
Okay, you go left and I'll... Sorry, I thought I heard something. Probably just the clock in the hall. It is midnight after all, and... Dad? Mom? You guys back? Jamie? Jamie, if you're watching that fantasy show, it's too loud! Ah! Jamie, open up! Let me in!
No! No!
Jamie, answer me, please! You got me good, Jamie. Jamie? Where are you? This isn't funny. Jamie? Did you climb out the window? You know Dad said to stay in the house. Huh. Locked. Okay. So you didn't go out the window. Probably for the best, because we both know you'd fall and break your leg or neck or something. Jamie? Come on, Jamie, cut it out! Huh? What's this? Coal. You know Mom's gonna kill you if this stains your pillow for a prank. Jamie? Jamie!
Okay, talk us through this one more time.
And breathe, mate. Okay? Just copy me.
We need to be looking out for them. The longer we're here, the more time whatever's taken Jamie has to get away.
No one has taken Jamie. Look around, Matt. The windows were locked, the door's in one piece, and the room's a little cluttered, but not in a way that suggests a struggle.
Something has got Jamie. We need to...
It's just a prank. They're a smart kid, Matt. They've probably been planning this payback since the second they got out of the basement.
They'd already been grounded for breaking mate's stuff, and for the fighting. Doing something this extreme so soon? Now it's not adding up.
Okay, just everyone calm down. Look, I've just messaged Reese, and he's going to look through the neighborhood to see if Jamie's hiding there.
You don't understand. You didn't hear their screams. There's no way this was a prank. They sounded terrified. Worse than when we locked them in the basement. No one can fake that kind of fear.
Okay, yeah. I'm siding with Matt on this. This is sounding more and more like someone was here and took Jamie.
Oh, come on, Cindy. I know you like your theories and wild beliefs, but are you really going to stand here and tell me you believe some ghost or ghoul magically broke into this locked and secured house and took Jamie?
Okay, Mr. Logic. Where's the proof Jamie broke out of here on their own for their revenge against Matt?
Well, I mean, if we look, we'll find it.
According to you, it should already be obvious. You said the windows are shut tight. So, how'd Jamie get out of their room, through the window, and close it again? And after doing that, how did they make it safely to the ground without making any noise or being seen?
That...
Impossible. Right. Come on, detective. Show me the evidence.
I don't know, okay, Cindy? But just because I don't right now doesn't mean I'm gonna abandon all common sense and start agreeing with the stupid idea that fairies or whatever took Jamie.
Matt, please just talk us through everything that happened. Even if it's small or you think it's stupid, just tell us. The more details we have, the better our chances are of finding Jamie, okay?
Okay, yeah. We couldn't agree on what to watch. I went to my room to game. They said they were going to their room too.
It's okay, Matt. Take your time. You're doing great.
I heard a noise. Thought it was the clock at first, but then I knew it wasn't. It was like the jingle bells we heard in the PA system.
Oh, great, yeah, the school band is responsible.
Shut up, Ian. You heard bells? You sure?
Positive. It was bells and chains. I thought it was whatever Jamie was watching in their room. I shouted that it was too loud, and then the screaming started. I tried to get the door open, but it wouldn't budge. Then everything went quiet, and then the door opened.
And Jamie was gone.
Yeah. And this was on their pillow.
What? Oh no. Oh no. Matt, this is all our fault.
What do you mean?
We did this. Jamie is gone because we summoned Krampus.
No way in hell am I entertaining this any longer. I know I told you to light your little candles and offer your booze, but this has gone far enough.
Ian, I'm not lying. I told you I felt wrong after the summoning. This is what we've done. Krampus
isn't real, Cindy. This isn't helping Matt. Stop filling his head with the notion that a make-believe monster is at work here. I've had enough of this. You want my help? Fine. I'll call my brother. I'm sure he'll be able to figure out what's happening here.
It's as you described it, Ian. No forced entry. Nothing's broken or out of place. Nothing's been reported at all this evening.
Just because nothing's been reported yet doesn't mean nothing's happened.
Look, I don't know why you're annoyed that I'm not giving bad news here. In my opinion, this is all pointing towards a prank.
It's not a prank! Jamie is missing! Or they've been taken! I swear I'm not making this up. I just want them home.
Look, I know this is all difficult. A new sibling, a new place to live. It's all big adjustments to get used to. It will be completely understandable if both you and Jamie were doing this together as a means of bonding or rebelling against your parents for grounding you both.
No, we didn't. I swear we didn't.
Okay, I believe you. Matt, can you show me the other rooms?
Why? Jamie was taken from here.
I know. I just need to properly assess the rest of the house. The attic, the basement, side entrances. Anywhere that might give me more of an idea of possible hiding places or means of entry if someone did manage to get in without either Jamie or you noticing.
Okay.
Dear Ian, I hope you didn't leave out what we had for lunch today. I'd hate for your brother to not have all the gory details.
He's an officer and you both are insisting something sinister is at work here.
Well, maybe we should give him all the details then.
Oh, don't you dare start talking about fucking Krampus.
But he really needs to hear this, you know, so he can do his job properly.
You start talking about that stupid evil goat version of Santa and he will leave. Get it? He'll leave, and if Jamie is missing, he won't help because you will be the one to make him think we're all wasting his time.
He can see how scared Matt is. He won't leave now.
If it wasn't for the fact that he's my brother, he'd have told Matt to wait long enough to confirm Jamie was missing. He's here as a favor. Just let him do his job.
So, have you called your parents?
No, my phone's broken. They're at a work event tonight. They aren't even going to be home until morning.
Okay. Can you write down where they are on this notepad for me? I'll have someone get in contact with them as soon as possible.
Wait, you're leaving?
I need to go and start a report on this and organize a patrol to try and find Jamie.
Then let me come with you. I need to be out there looking for them.
The best thing you could do is stay here and wait in case Jamie comes home on their own. I know it's hard and you want to be a good brother, but this is where you need to be right now, okay?
But...
Go on. Go back to Cindy and Ian. I'll call Ian's phone if I hear anything. Stace, what do you think you're doing? You know you shouldn't eavesdrop during a police investigation. How much did you hear?
Not a lot, but nothing. So, missing kid, huh? The brother sounds really upset. Almost guilty.
Yeah, poor kid's got himself all twisted up over it. Probably just a sibling argument that ended with the younger one getting out of the house for some space. At least that's what I hope has happened.
Well, as long as you're on the case, I bet it'll all work out. Hey, Gina! You're calling late. Whoa, slow down, slow down. I can't make out what you're saying.
Sir.
What?
I'm on my way.
Gina's son is missing. It says she thought he was on his computer late when he should have been in bed. Then when she went to check on him, he was gone.
Captain just called. 4 of the kids have been reported missing, Gina's son included. So, I guess Jamie makes 5. Everyone's needed at the station. I need to get there now.
So much for hoping it was just a sibling argument. What do you think has happened? It's not another killer, is it?
I really hope not. Come on, let's get going. We can't waste any time.
We can't just sit around and wait. We have to go find it before it's too late.
Dennis said to wait. What else is there to do? Jamie will come back when they get cold.
No, they won't. The only way Jamie comes back home is if Krampus lets them go. Which they won't. Or we go and rescue them.
Cindy, I'm not going over this again. It's not Krampus. It can't be.
Why not?
Because it's ridiculous. This is the real world. Matt, please tell me you aren't letting her fill your head with this bullshit.
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I just can't shake the sound of Jamie's screams.
What are you holding?
Oh, when I was showing Dennis the basement, I found the Krampus statue. I don't know why, but I just grabbed it.
Look at that thing! You really think that could possibly be behind all of this?
Remember, we summoned it. Look at the chains and bells. Everything is pointing to Krampus, Ian. And we're running out of time to save Jamie.
Oh, I've entertained this long enough! If you aren't going to listen, then I'm going home.
You're really not going to stay and help us?
I have helped. I've done all I can. I sent Reese out to look. I brought Dennis here while Cindy spouted drivel about Krampus. You're both crazy.
But we did summon... It's not impossible.
Matt, even though this is what you wished for, I hope Jamie comes home. I really do. If Dennis calls, I'll message you, Cindy.
I can't blame him. It is crazy, and he's right. I did wish for this. Fuck! This is all my fault.
No, mate. Now is not the time for falling apart and blaming yourself. Come on, let's get some fresh air and plan.
Plan?
Like I said, we're running out of time. If we can't track Krampus down and save Jamie before sunrise, they'll be gone forever.
So, how do we track Krampus down? They got in here and out with no problem. They aren't gonna just leave directions to their house, are they?
They could be anywhere.
We need to find them.
Wait. Look down the hill.
It's snowing.
Not only that, but it looks like the power is out. Everything is dark.
No, not all of it. Cindy, the school! The school is still up!
Of course! The school is where we summoned Krampus. He must have taken Jamie there.
Come on, we need to hurry!
Jamie! Jamie! Wake up!
Sarah? What happened? What is this place?
I don't know. I was at home and then... I don't know. There was this thing. It grabbed me and I woke up here.
I think the same thing happened to me. It's a little fuzzy. Who are all these kids?
I don't know. They were all here when I woke up. Jamie, I'm scared. This place looks like the school, but it's all weird.
You're right. It does look like our school. This is the cafeteria, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then we just need to find the way out.
What about the others?
Let's wake them up. Hey. Hey, you okay?
Wake up, please.
What is this?
Who are you? Where am I?
Mom, I'm tired.
Hey, wake up!
Huh? This isn't my room. Wait, where are we?
I don't know. I mean, I think we're at school, but...
Excuse me.
School?
Sorry,
At
but
night?
I need you to
Am
get
I in
up.
hell?
Hello? Wake up. Please. Wake up. Jamie! This one won't wake up.
Let me try. Hey, you gotta wake up. Wake up! Wake up!
She's not dead. Is she?
No, she's alive. I can feel a pulse.
What's going on here?
Does anyone remember how they got here?
Nuh-uh.
No.
Not me.
Okay, well, I think we're safe for the moment.
Safe? Tell that to the dead girl.
She's not dead.
What do we do?
I'm gonna go look around.
What? You can't.
Why not?
You shouldn't go alone. And we should all stay together.
We can't just sit around here and we don't know what's out there. So you should stay here with the others and I'll go see if I can find a safe way out. I'll come right back, I promise.
No, please! I'm scared!
It'll be okay, Sarah. I promise.
We should all hide behind a table or something.
Yeah, good idea.
Why are we hiding?
Someone or something brought us here. We should hide in case they come back.
That's a good plan. There, that table in the corner. You'll be protected in all directions.
Oh, please be careful, Jamie. And come right back if you see someone, okay?
Don't worry, I'll be careful. And if someone comes, I'll hide until it's safe to come back for the rest of you.
Okay. Good luck.
Stay safe. I'll be back soon. It's okay, Jamie. This isn't scary. The basement, that was scary. Being locked in the closet that one night was scary. Seeing Mom and Dad that night was scary. But this is just, school. Which way now? Let's go right? Because right is right and left is wrong?
Wrong. That's a very good word to use for all of your decisions.
Matt! God, Matt, I'm so happy to see you. I knew you'd come and help.
Help? You idiot! I'm the reason why you're here in the first place.
What do you mean?
I can't stand living with you anymore, so my friends and I decided to get rid of you.
You're lying.
I'm not. I made a deal with the devil to drag you to the place you belong.
Belong?
Hell, Jamie! This is hell!
I'm having a dream, aren't I? I'm asleep.
You're not asleep, Jamie. This is reality.
It can't be. Matt might be mean, but he'd never make some weird deal to send me away.
I'm right here, telling you that I did that.
No. You're not Matt.
Always so clever, little Jamie.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
I don't.
Think, Jamie. You've seen me before.
I think I'd remember a weird goat man.
You will figure it out. You always do. Just like you'll figure out that Matt is truly the reason why you are here.
You're lying.
Why would I lie about that?
I don't know, but you are. If Matt made a deal, then why is Sarah here? And the others?
A ritual done wrong. Wrong place, wrong steps.
What does that mean?
Your brother's friend Cindy, bless her heart, She tried, but your brother didn't follow the rules. His rage gave me power. More power than he should have given me. And this is the best part. The fool never finished the ritual. With a simple breath, he unleashed me upon your unsuspecting town. Matthew Acker released me within this beautiful garden of children, ready to be picked off one by one. What a wonderful feast your brother has given me!
I don't believe you.
You don't sound very convinced.
Matt wouldn't. He wouldn't.
He hates you, Jamie. Of course he would.
No! We were starting to get along. He's gonna teach me how to fight.
Please, as if anyone would waste their time on you. You know that no one cares about you. Your real parents love their drugs more than you. They had to get high to escape the torture of raising you.
Stop it!
That night, when they locked you in the closet, they forgot all about you. They just wanted to chase that high with their friends. They couldn't care less about whether or not you were alive or dead. That's why they didn't open the doors when you screamed and you begged for them to let you out!
Stop!
You're just lucky a neighbor heard you. Otherwise, you would have come here a lot sooner.
Shut up, shut up!
Your parents couldn't wait to ship you off into the system.
No! They were going to rehab. They couldn't take care of me.
That's what they told you. But in reality, they just went back home for their next hit. And now they didn't have to listen to your cries from the closet.
No! They sent me letters. They're getting better.
Fake letters sent from your precious new mommy. She pitied you, always checking the mailbox for letters. Eventually, she decided to continue the lies.
This isn't true. This can't be true.
It is! Did you truly believe anyone was capable of loving you? You're even more delusional than I thought.
The Ackers love me. My parents loved me.
They hate you, Jamie. They all wish you had never been born. You are a mistake.
I'm a mistake.
But don't worry, Jamie. Soon, your families will be free of you, and they can finally move on with their lives. You have a new home now, Jamie. I want you here for all eternity.
The school feels more unnerving at night, even with the lights on.
Let's just get Jamie and leave.
Yeah, the sooner we save them and get home, the sooner we can put this behind us and never think about Krampus again.
It really is Krampus, isn't it?
As much as I'd like a more realistic and logical reason for this, I know in my soul that it's him.
I'm sorry I made you do the ritual. It was stupid to have forced you to do all of this for some petty payback.
No, I'm equally to blame. I shouldn't have abused my practices for money. This is my punishment too.
Hey, look. There's a weird light coming from the gym.
Can you feel that? The air is heavier here too.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I think it's maybe a portal of some kind.
A portal? A portal to where?
Nowhere good.
It's so warm. Do you smell smoke?
Mate, maybe we should wait.
What? Why? We're right at the doorway leading us to Jamie, and you want to wait? You're the one that told me that we were racing against time.
I know that. But saying this, knowing that Krampus is just on the other side, we're in way over our heads. Mate, this is an ancient being. This isn't something we can kill or defeat.
I don't want to kill it. I just want Jamie.
And Krampus won't just give them to you so easily. Maybe we should call Dennis. He can send someone to help.
He won't believe us. Ian's our friend and he abandoned us because it sounds crazy. Cindy, we're on our own.
We don't even know what we'll find on the other side. We should take a minute to prepare. Maybe grab some rope so we don't get lost too. Or talismans. Some protection spells.
No, I'm not letting you risk yourself with this, Cindy. Stay here and call Detective Parker. He's not going to believe you, but you need to convince him to come. If he sees this weird portal thing, then maybe he can help. But I need to fix this.
Okay, please be careful. Oh, before you go, take this.
Isn't this the lighter Reese borrowed from his friend?
Yeah, he forgot to take it back. You might need it in case it's dark. Wherever this leads to. If you don't need it, just think of it as a good luck charm.
If I don't make it back in time, can you tell my parents? I guess just tell them I'm sorry.
Hello? Dennis. Detective Parker?
Cindy, has Jamie returned?
No. The thing is, we didn't tell you the whole story earlier when we should have.
You do know it's serious to withhold information in a situation like this.
I know. I swear that I wanted to tell you. But Ian said you wouldn't believe us and not agree to help.
Well, let me be the judge of that, Cindy.
It is outlandish, but I promise everything I say is true.
Just tell me, Cindy. The entire station is scrambling to work out how 6 children, including Jamie, have gone missing. If you have any information, you need to tell me.
Jamie's not the only one. Shit. Okay, so we summoned Krampus to punish Jamie, but the spell went wrong and they were taken instead, and it seems like Krampus has taken other kids too.
Cindy.
I told you it would sound wrong, but I promise I'm telling the truth.
Like I said, we're all scrambling to find these children. Stop wasting my time and let me do my job.
That's what I'm calling to tell you. We know where Jamie is and the other kids.
What? Did Krampus tell you?
Just come to the school, okay? Specifically the gym. We don't have a lot of time. Matt's gone on ahead to rescue Jamie, but I'm worried he's going to get hurt. Or killed. Please.
If you weren't a friend of Ian's...
I know you'd have hung up by now. Please, Dennis. You're the only person I could think of to call.
I'll be there soon. Don't move.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please hurry.
What is this place? The school? Jamie? Jamie! Jamie! It's me! Don't run! I'm here to bring you home!
Matt, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Please, help me.
I'm here! I promise I'm not gonna leave without you!
So scared. Matt, I don't...
It's okay! Jamie?
Behind you.
Oh, Jamie. You got me good. Are you hurt? Are you okay?
Oh, now you care?
Of course I care. I've stepped into hell for you.
Aw, my brave big brother. Sure you're not here because you're scared of facing Dad?
No, I wanted to save you.
Save your own skin. Or maybe, maybe you're only here to make sure I don't come home. Want to make sure I'm Krampus food so it's just you, Mom, and Dad forever.
That's not it. What's gotten into you? Has Krampus done something to your mind? Snap out of it, Jamie. Snap out of it. It's me.
Oh, I know who you are. I know what you are. Insecure, average, pathetic Matt.
You're not Jamie.
Well done, Matt. I knew you'd work it out, eventually. Sometimes it takes your mind a little while to catch up, but you always get there in the end.
Where's Jamie?
Aw, you're hurting our feelings, Matt. Don't you want to stay with us?
Go to hell!
Oh, Matt. And here I thought it was obvious. Look around. We're already there.
Fuck you! I'm getting Jamie and I'm getting out of here! You can't stop me! You're an oversized farm animal and you're a stupid puppet! You're not real!
Maybe I'm not the real Jamie, but that doesn't mean the things I say are fake. I can see far into the deepest pools of your soul, Matthew Acker. I know you better than the real Jamie ever will.
You know nothing. You are nothing!
Since I'm not real, what was it your friend Ian said? Nothing's gonna happen, right?
I'm not afraid of you. Or what you have to say. You're just trying to waste time. Jamie! Jamie, can you hear me?
You are afraid, Matt.
That's your problem. You refuse to face your fears and then lash out. That's how you got yourself into this mess. It's how you got yourself into a lot of messes.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this.
You can't escape me, Matt.
I am everywhere. You are in my realm.
Not for long.
Run, Matt. Run like you always do.
Jamie, I'm here!
Just give up, Matt. Your life truly isn't worth all this effort.
Shut up!
No one would mourn you. Not Cindy, and especially not Ian.
What?
Hey, dying won't be so bad. At least you'll be spared the embarrassment of being rejected by Ian.
How did you know? I haven't told anyone about that.
I told you, Matt. I know everything about you. All your fantasies about you and Ian. Please. As if he could ever love you back.
That doesn't matter right now. I have to find Jamie. Jamie!
You'll never outrun me, though. Never were good at sports, were you, Matt? You know that's always been something your dad has hated about you. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you made up for that mediocrity by being somewhat smart. But sadly, no. Poor Holly and Adam Acker got stuck with an embarrassment like you.
Fuck you!
Can you imagine it? Falling in love and wanting to start a family, trying and trying only to finally succeed and suffer through bringing you into the world. Then the pain of being told there can be no more children? It's so heartbreaking.
You don't know anything!
I know what you know. I know they wish they had a better child. Every passing year of watching their only pitiful offspring become more and more of an embarrassment. It would drive anyone to adopt an actually worthwhile child like Jamie. It's just a surprise they waited this long to replace you.
No, you're wrong! They love us both!
Poor Matt. That's what you tell yourself every day. But you know you're lying. I know it makes things easier, but you know the truth deep down.
Stop it!
It hurts when they look at Jamie, doesn't it? You finally see what love looks like and it isn't directed at you. I mean, when it was just you, you didn't know any better. But you see it now. When they look at you, it's with tolerance.
No,
you're nothing special. If you don't make it home, they won't mourn your absence. If anything, it'd be a relief. But you're welcome here, Matt. Here is the home that was meant for you.
Do you think they're dead? No, of course not.
They've been gone a long time.
Yeah. But at least no one has come looking for us. Maybe Jamie is keeping our kidnapper distracted.
Let us hope their sacrifice is not in vain.
Jamie isn't sacrificing themselves.
What are you doing?
Are you leaving? I can't just hide while Jamie is out there. I have to go look for them.
Can I, have your hairpin?
What?
Well, if you're going to rush off to your death, I figured you wouldn't need that little heart hairpin. And I like it.
I'm not going to die!
Oh, yeah. Totally.
You'll come back for us, right?
Of course! I won't leave without all four of you and Jamie. We are all going to get out of here together. Be careful. Right. Jamie? Jamie?
No! Enough, please! Just stop!
You're a mistake! Mom and Dad only saw you as a novelty. A step above a new pet. Only less effort to raise.
Shut up!
What are you going to do
about it?
From what I see,
you're a useless waste of space. A leech. You came into a happy home and ruined it. You ruined your first family and did it again with the Ackers!
No, I didn't!
Yes, you did! No one wants you, Jamie. No one loves you. No one will ever love you. That's why Matt sent you here. So no one ever has to suffer your existence any longer.
No, none of this is real.
Of
course it's real. Look around, Jamie. This is where you are now. Discarded once again because no one wants you.
You're wrong. Matt!
Listen here, Jamie.
But
You are. This isn't a bad dream, and you're not about to wake up and be in your cozy little bed. You're here. This is your punishment for being a useless trash baby.
Jamie!
Sarah?
Oh, Jamie! Are you okay?
No. No, we have to get out of here.
Poor naive Jamie. I'm only getting started with you. And then it'll be Sarah's turn.
What is that?
Leave us alone. Sarah, take my hand and don't let go.
Okay.
Go on and run.
It's not going to change anything. You'll give in soon enough when you see there is no escape.
I can't believe they managed to make Matt more annoying than normal.
Why are we running away from your brother? And what was that behind him?
That wasn't Matt.
Wasn't Matt? But, Jamie, what's going on?
I don't know, Sarah, but whatever you do, don't listen to that thing's lies.
Jamie Acker to my office, please. Your eternity in detention starts here.
Not real. Not real. Which way was... This way!
So much shame to your mother and me, Matthew. We moved away because the new job meant we see even less of you.
Dad?
Another fake? Was it talking to you?
No, it's not talking to me. It was talking to... Matt!
It's not true. Not true. It's not.
Matt! Is it really you?
Not real. Not real. You're not Jamie. It's not Dad. I'm on my own. All alone.
Matt, it's me. Lift your head. Look at me. See? I'm here. I'm real. You aren't on your own.
Stay back. I'm not falling for your tricks again. Jimmy's stuck in here and it's all my fault.
Matthew Francis Acker. Snap out of it.
Don't call me that.
Well, then pay attention. It's me.
It is really Jamie!
Bucky? Jamie?
Bucky?
Jamie, is that you?
Uh-huh.
Jamie! I'm so glad you're okay. Quickly, what time is it?
It's 3 a.m., I think. No reception in hell, so the clocks could be messed up.
Okay. We've got time. We need to be out of here before sunrise or we'll be stuck forever.
Wait, we have to go back this way.
That's not the exit.
I know, but we're not the only ones here. There are other kids here, not just Sarah and me. They're trapped and scared. I can't just leave them behind.
Okay, but we need to be fast. Krampus and his creepy little imitations are gone for now, but they could jump out of anywhere.
Krampus? Is that who that was?
Yeah, I'll explain later. Where are the others?
Back this way.
Oh, shit! Turn back! Run!
What about the others?
We'll come back for them. We just need to get somewhere safe.
This is the principal's office.
That can't be right. The principal's office should be closer to the entrance hall.
This place is all wrong. We can't expect it to realistically match our real school.
Well, if we want to get out of here, we need to make it to the gym. That's where the portal is.
Why is it doing this?
I think it's just trying to keep us on the move and run down the clock.
So what do? It's hopeless. That monster's going to win. It's just playing with us.
And that's his biggest mistake. It wants to mess with us. Then we mess with it back. I have a plan.
Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Time is running out. Please.
Where are the kids? Where are... What the hell is that?
No, this has to be this is some trick, right? Some app on your phone that can make it hologram?
This is where the kids are. Matt is in there looking for Jamie. If they don't make it here before sunrise, then they're all gone and we're never going to see any of them again.
Sunrise? Dennis, that's only a couple hours away.
Matt went in there? What about Ian? Where's Ian?
You're easier to convince than your stubborn brother. As soon as I said we needed to find Krampus, he called it quits and went home.
Okay. At least I won't have to worry about him. But you're sure that the others are definitely in here?
Well, where else could they be?
Okay. I'm going in.
What? No! We don't know what's in there.
The kids, Stacy. They have to be in there. I have to go in there.
Do we have time to call another officer? Someone with experience in glowing doorways of despair.
No, no one is going to believe this, and we don't have the time to spend convincing others to get here.
Do you want me to call Ian?
Only if I don't make it back before this thing closes.
Don't say that! Promise me you're going to come back. I'm not letting you go through there until I hear you say it.
I promise. I promise that I'll do my best.
That's not what I meant.
I know, but that's all I can promise you for now. To tell you a lie, and it possibly be the last thing I say? You can't ask that of me.
I understand. Please, Dennis, be careful.
Please, Dennis. Please get them out in time.
All right, Missy. You're going to tell me all about this Krampus guy and why the kids have gone missing.
Right.
Attention Port Health Prep. This is your reminder of the school rules. 1. No vandalism. 2. No swearing. 3. No running in the halls. 4. All equipment of any kind must be reported to the principal's office immediately. Any violation of these rules will result in permanent expulsion. Attention Port Health Prep. Could the owner of the knockoff Santa please return them to the parking lot? They are an eyesore. Hey there, and welcome to Port Health Prep, home of the Rams. Come on by the school store and see our new merchandise. We got your bells, birch rods, coal, and best of all, chains for all of your everyday needs. Hurry, stock's going fast. Sorry folks, I have just been informed that limited edition Krampus bobblehead has sold out. Oh well, there's always next year. Calling Professor Krampus. Hey, Professor Krampus, your presence is greatly not needed on the premises. Please leave at your earliest convenience. Thank you and have a shitty day. Boy, hell crap. Now! Take that, you stupid goat fuck!
Maybe we shouldn't taunt the monster?
I can't believe that worked.
Fell for the old recording over the PA system trick. Guess they don't have movies in hell.
Yeah, I didn't think that would actually work, but now you're down a phone too, Jamie.
That's okay. Maybe we can get matching ones.
Ew, no. Whoa, shit!
Barricade holds.
How about we don't stick around and find out? Come on! There's the portal. You two go! I'll find the other kids and bring them here.
No! I'm not leaving you!
I'm your big brother. Just listen to me, okay? Please, Jamie, just go through the portal. Keep Sarah safe with Cindy, okay?
No! Sarah, go! I'm staying with Matt.
Go straight there?
Matt? Jamie!
Get them out of here!
No!
The others?
I'm on it. Just keep Jamie safe.
Okay, I'll get them out, but I'm coming back for you.
No! Let me go! I want to stay with Matt! Matt! Matt!
Hey! Anyone in here?
Who's there?
I'm Matt, Jamie's brother. I'm here to get you out.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you guys, come on. Come on, can you stand?
What's that noise?
That's the reason we need to hurry.
Wait! What about Sleeping Beauty here?
Hey, kid, wake up!
We've tried that. She's still unconscious. Whoever took us must have some powerful sedatives.
Shit, okay, I'll have to carry her. Alright, everyone stay close and run as fast as you can. Follow me!
Hey, you're going too fast.
We have to. It's not much further. Just push as hard as you can, okay? Think of your parents, sibling, if you have any. If you want to see any of them again, you have to run! Almost there!
Matt! Everyone! Through here! Run! Run! Come on, kids. This way. Come on. I got you.
Oh.
Matt!
Go! Get the girl and go!
Not without you.
Now, Mr. Acker. Students are not allowed to leave school premises without permission.
I've never been good at following the rules.
Shit! I can't get a clear shot!
Go! Go, Dennis!
Out of all the children, I am glad that you are the one remaining, Matthew.
I'm not staying!
You were destined to remain here with me the moment you performed that ritual.
What do you mean?
In order to summon me, I needed to be offered a gift.
We gave you a gift!
A bottle of cheap schnapps. Do you truly believe I would go through all this effort for that?
What? What gift are you talking about then, you horned freak show?
Why, you, of course.
Me?
I own you, Matthew Acker. You accepted my part of the contract.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The coal, Matthew. The piece of coal that I left for you on sweet little Jamie's pillow. A coal in exchange for your soul.
No way! I don't accept that!
I did as you requested. I took away the negative forces in your life. I defeated your enemy. I dragged Jamie to hell, just like you wished.
I didn't wish for that! I just wanted you to use your birch rod!
You and I both know that's not true.
Yeah, well, I take it back! I'm not angry anymore!
A deal is a deal, and I always collect my debts.
Yeah, well, collect this! Sorry to run, but looks like you're a little tied up right now. And I've got a date with Sunrise. See you never, cramp fuck!
Matt! You made it!
Hey, go easy on me, okay, kiddo?
I can't believe you did it, Matt.
How long until sunrise? I don't know how long those chains are gonna hold him.
Not too much longer. Just a few minutes.
What do we do, Sins? What will happen if Krampus is outside of the portal come sunrise?
He can't be. This isn't his plane. If he's in our realm when the portal closes, then the forces of nature will be out of balance and that intrusion will be corrected.
So, we're safe?
I think so.
We need to get these children to the hospital.
Yeah, I'll call for an ambulance.
Oh, Matt, I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you're okay.
That thing, Krampus, he said you wished for...
Okay, what in the hell just happened?
So, any plans for winter break?
Nah, I just want to chill at home and do nothing.
Which is exactly what you're going to do, since you and Jamie are very much grounded.
I remember.
Like, not even normal grounded. More like mega grounded.
I get it, Cindy. Thanks.
Well, that's what happens when you pull a massive prank on an entire town. Honestly, I'm surprised my brother didn't arrest you for wasting the police's time.
No way, Ian? Nah, never mind. I don't have the energy.
Well, we've reached my place anyway. So, I guess I'll see you later.
Enjoy your holiday, yeah?
You too as well. And don't go summoning any devil Santas, okay?
Bye, Ian.
Bye, Jamie. Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Ian.
Bye!
And then the art teacher gave me an A on my drawing.
Really? Can I see it?
Yeah, one sec. Let me get it out of my bag.
Has Jamie asked you about the ritual?
No. I think they know, but I'm pretty sure Jamie also knows that I didn't mean for it to happen that way. That I'd never actually wished for them to be taken away, because we're family. And even though they might get on my nerves sometimes, a lot of the time, I'll do anything to keep them safe.
You're a good brother. At least now. After, summoning an evil Santa to drag the kid sibling into hell.
No wonder Detective Parker went with the group prank story. The truth sounds ridiculous. Still, I wish he'd tell Ian what happened. If we have to put up with Ian's teasing for much longer, I'm personally going to drag his ass to hell.
Whoa, that's really good, Jamie. How did you learn to draw like that?
Let me see.
Hey, give that back.
Ah, look, it's a family portrait. There's Mom, Dad, me, and oh, what's that? Looks like I got a bit of turd on the paper.
Shut up, Matt.
This is actually pretty good. Who knew you were such a talented artist?
You really like it?
Yeah, definitely worthy of being taped to the fridge.
Hey, who is that woman?
Huh?
There's a lady just staring at your house.
Huh. You're right. Let's go see what she wants. Hi. Can I help you with something?
Hmm? Oh, no. Sorry. Is this your house?
Yeah, my parents bought it last month.
I see.
Are you okay?
Yes, I just, my friends and I used to drive out here every Christmas to look at the decorations. The lights were always so beautiful. But now, the house is so dark.
Yeah, my parents work a lot, so they didn't have time to put up any lights.
Is that right? Well, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
It's no bother.
Bye.
See ya. That was weird.
I think I recognize her.
Really? Is she a celebrity or something?
I can't remember.
She seemed sad.
There you two are. Hurry on inside. We have to set up the Christmas tree.
Yes!
Come on, hurry. Your father and I have to be at the staff party in a couple hours.
Aw.
Hello there, Cindy, Sarah.
Hello, Mrs. Acker.
Hello.
Do you two want to come help set up the tree?
Oh, actually, Sarah and I are heading over to my place. We're going to wrap presents.
And perform blessings.
All right. Well, you two have fun.
Thank you, Mrs. Acker.
We'll see you two later, yeah?
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, Jamie. Bye, Matt.
No, Matt, a package came for you earlier today. I put it up in your room.
A package? From who?
Well, I don't know. There didn't seem to be a return address.
That's weird.
What color theme should we go for? I'm thinking lots of gold and white for the tree.
Yeah, whatever you want, kiddo.
Sucks that Mom and Dad won't be here again. But at least we have each other, right?
Yeah, right. Huh, it's small. And Mom's right. No return address.
Open it!
Yeah, give me a sec. Another box.
And a card!
What's it say?
That's weird. It's not signed.
What does the card say, Jamie?
A debt to be paid. A coal for your soul. Matt? Matt, what is it? What's in the box? Huh, it's a piece of coal.
A Coal for Your Soul was written by Carrie Murphy and Jenna Oliver, starring the voice talents of
Hi, I'm Logan Fletcher, and I voice Matthew Acker.
Z. Smith as Jamie Acker.
Whitney Holland as Cindy Cartwright.
Terrence Griffin as Ian Parker.
Oliver Smith as Adam Acker.
Alice Himura as Holly Acker.
Gerald Hill as Detective Dennis Parker.
Key Garland as Stacey Cameron, Kira Payne as Sarah Bennett,
Roscoe Brayman as Reese Anderson.
Stephen Landis as the gym teacher.
Ivy as the principal.
Trenton Butt as Gary, Michelle Hurtado as Leanne,
Callie Wills as Abigail.
Noah Bellichew as Theo.
Jenna Oliver as Rosalind Williams, with
Melissa J. Lackey
and
Luca Xavier.
Music by Key Garland. Wayward theme written, composed, and performed by Key Garland.